Welcome back. Today I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of how I've set up a Christmas planner for myself. I've never done a Christmas planner before, but the last couple of years, Christmas has kind of gotten away from me a little bit. My business is typically really busy from the middle of November to the middle of December, and if I don't have Christmas pretty much under control before all that starts, which I haven't the last couple of years, I'm just like running around at the last minute, and that's not great. So some things that I would really like to be doing end up not getting done. I don't make a huge deal of Christmas, but it's nice to do enough. Just to do a little bit, so it just feels like a celebration. I looked at some online printables, but they were honestly so much more than I'm planning to even worry about for Christmas that I was like, what I need are basically us kind of dates and lists. So I just used, I don't remember the name. I'll link below what printable I used, but I honestly pulled it into Illustrator and changed it into the fonts that I'm always using. And I just printed 2 months. And on the back, I put this format that I've mentioned before that I love from the Day Design website, which because I'm a graphic design geek, I can just pull into Illustrator and shrink to fit on here. And all I really did was print my 2 months, put list pages on the backs of those pages, and then I printed one more sheet of list pages because I don't know quite what I'm going to end up with for lists. I have like a lot of random stuff put here in November. My parents are coming to visit here, but I don't have their dates. I just put everything in just so that I have a sense of what's going on. And I keep putting things in quotes here. It's like, by the tree, because we always have just like a small rosemary cone. I've done that every year. Because the kids are not here on Christmas morning and then we're gonna be leaving, I don't wanna have like a huge tree, and I've never had a huge tree. So that's kind of our tradition. So I just wrote on the calendar when I'm gonna buy that, but then I'm like putting that in quotes. And then I think I wrote baking, and then I decided this year I'm not gonna be baking anything. We're just going to make bark, which is so much fun. And I even put in the date based on like when the kids are gone and when they're here. So we'll do that then, and then start giving it out. So the first thing I do is not necessarily something that has to get done right away, but I did my little design for the tags. And I actually started a little bit collecting addresses, and people are laughing at me because it's so early. But if I don't start on the cards now, I haven't sent them out for the last 3 years, I think, which is crazy. Since I'm a stationery designer. That's about all I have. It's really gonna be pretty basic, but I do feel like having the separate section for holiday-oriented stuff will hopefully help me keep things a little bit under control. I hope I've inspired you to think about how some simple holiday planning early on might help you avoid the holiday craziness later. If you enjoyed this video, click subscribe below. See you next week.